And today's top stories, the government critic Morara Kebaso once again is out to criticize and to keep the government running. And I believe that you all know who Morara Kebaso is. And for the past 1.5 years, I can say, after the Gen Z's demonstrations, we had key pillar people who were to become public limelight, the likes of many youths who came out through TikTok, through social media to call out the Gen Zs to demonstrations. But after that, we've had Morara Kebaso remaining in the limelight of Kenya and remaining more relevant to what he believes is right to our country, Kenya. Now, today in Kwale, he again came out to put light to many Kenyans on how corruption and embezzlement of public funds are being wasted by other people whom we believe that they want to serve us. You know, we go to elections after every 5 years. That's for the purpose of general elections, or after any time, or normally known as the by-election. And after that, we put into office leaders who we believe will legislate and oversight government projects that we believe are for the purposes of helping Kenyans, improving Kenyans. Now, you find out that after devolution, so we have the national government and the county government, normally known as the devolution. County governments have been beaten up mostly by this corruption scandal. Since 2013, we remember the 10 million gate in Nyamira County. We remember the scandal in Kirinyaga County. We remember the chair recently in Kisumu County by the deputy governor, and many leaders in government who have been attached or linked to corruption cases. So we don't know if this is the way that they are using to get money back, or it is through other thieves through different sectors that steal. Now, first, you have to ask your question. This money has been budgeted for a particular purpose. Now, like today, the money was purposely allocated for a cancer center in Kwale County. So this particular amount was allocated through the budget. A budget was formulated indicating that we need this amount of money, and then a bidding was done for different commodities and items, and all through down up to finding the final project or product. But in between the intermediaries, we have the middlemen who come in as service providers, and for a particular amount that should be given, they either overcharge. In most cases, they will overcharge. I don't think if they will undercharge a commodity, because it's from there they will be making money. And I don't know if this has really caught your attention, that the same chair that you can buy in a market as a normal person or as a common mwananchi to say, if it's going to be bought maybe by an NGO or it's going to be bought by a government premise, it's going to be tripled. So suppose you're buying a chair at 50,000, a normal price, but for the government, they don't purchase it at 50,000. They do it at 200,000 perhaps, or extra. And this has been running through my mind. What really happens that the same chair, different locations, different prices. This could be a source of corruption. And talking about corruption now is a malady, or it's a very big threat to a country in Kenya. A politician or a person who has never been in a leadership position, the net worth normally is almost common to any person. But 2 or 3 years down the line, they come out very rich, driving heavy machines at the moment, and we question ourselves, where do this money come from? Now in Kwale, a cancer center was allocated funds. It was launched out by many leaders who you can hear Morara mention. And these leaders had an opportunity to make sure that the best they can offer services to Kenyans is to make sure that what was started, a cancer center, was to be a final product. But to surprise is that that money was stolen. Money was embezzled. And up to today, that cancer center is still a dream, not come true. So it's not only money allocated for it, but even the equipment that was supposed to be there and the doctors treating people to be there are not there, not even one. And this has posed a question to many Kenyans all through. They're asking, who is this and how will they be brought to accountable? My quick suggestions, or rather my quick advice as fast as I can think, is that from the very beginning, those who are tasked to make sure that that center of cancer center was built to completion, they should be brought open to the books. Records should be opened. And this should be done by the editor of the government. Taxpayers' money is used to pay an editor general for the government's public projects. I don't know what he has done or up to this moment, what he has to say about that particular project. And not only that, many projects that have not been completed, they were launched, money was allocated, 2 or 3 days, money was embezzled back, and they're here outside, and nothing is being done to them. And this is a biggest threat to development of our country. Just imagine, a project is launched, money is allocated, and then instead of it being completed, someone else comes and steals the money. And these are the same people who launched that project. So the government should make sure, or the editor general for the government should put it clear how that particular amount of money was used, which amount is remaining, who are the contractors, and if possible, they should be taken to court and make sure that they bring back the money that our country is losing through corruption.